It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! Hey there, welcome to the den. This is Rydgen. So, this is only the second episode of my reviews, and I'm already breaking format because I am a 12th scale collector, for the most part. I have very few in other scales. Well, I wouldn't say very few, but my main focus is the 12th scale stuff. But I got something in recently, so I have to go through my 12-inch scale, my 6th scale stuff. I have a few items in that area. Because they're so big, it's difficult to display them all. Even the 9-inch scale, like the Dragon Ball Z If Labs from back in the day, things like that. But anyway, so the few I have are, we have the Irwin Dragon Ball Z Trunks, which is actually, I haven't messed with any of these in a long while. But this guy actually has double joint at the knees, which is neat. More articulation than I remembered on this guy, in general. One of the first figures, well, aside from the Silver Collection Green Lantern from Hasbro back in the day, but this is one of the first figures, one of the few figures at the time that I had that had cloth goods, clothes, and it's pretty well done. Not perfect, but I mean, it's nice. It does the job. Nice little iron on there. And of course, we have the blue box Joanna Dark from the Perfect Dark video game series, which cloth goods on this is spectacular. She only came with the one gun. That's removable. In the holster. Oh boy. But again, it's been a long time since I messed with these guys. I didn't realize that the gun was so thick that she can't really even hold it in her gun hand, which is ridiculous. Probably one of the reasons why I didn't do much with her. So I gave her, just now, before I started the video, I gave her some random 6th scale stuff. I was working on another project I started but haven't gotten through very much. I was going to make a 12-inch Rydgen, and I bought like a military accessory set for him. But for now, it'll work for her. Got the shotgun in the back. I guess it's a shotgun of some. No, it has a magazine, so it's probably just more of an assault style. But yeah, it works. It's not as shiny and futuristic as, you know, her character and the theme of the game is, but it works. Alright, so this one, I have both this and the one that came in later from DC Direct, Green Lantern figures. The second one is called Green Lantern Core because it's pretty much the same body, but with the classic style suit where it's pretty much a pajama suit here instead of the shoulder pads and the comes out to the legs a little bit. And of course the other heads for Evan Sur and those other characters. Tomar Ray and that fish guy I never remember the name of. So I got that one first actually. This one I got on eBay in a lot of this and a couple of the Green Lantern figures carded for $50. And that was great because this guy by himself is going up for $100 on eBay. So how I won that lot without anybody competing, I don't know. I think people were getting out of the style or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take him out for further, which is what video editing is for. Oh, I haven't even taken him out yet. Damn. I'm gonna have to go get the other one. Decisions. Alright, I'll figure that out. Come back to it. Alright, so Sinestro came out for it. I think that's what prompted me to get the Green Lantern Core one, because then you have Sinestro to go with it. But because he's in the modern uniform, I was annoyed that I didn't have the first one that came out, which is why I was trying to get the first one on eBay, and finally got that. So I could have Hal and Tomar or whomever against him. I used to have them both displayed with a 1-scale battery prop replica, one on each side, which is nice. But the thing about these guys, I talked about it when I reviewed this Lobo, not reviewed, but did a shoot with this Lobo, is that these guys feel more like Ken dolls. Very lightweight, squeaky plastic. Very lightweight. not the range of articulation as I was hoping for, although he does have a double joint at the knee, but not the elbow. I haven't done much with these guys. I haven't really like tried to pose them much in dynamic poses, but yeah, not too bad. See the cloth? Okay, well maybe if I turn it without, is it caught there? Oh. You see, and that's the double-edged sword with cloth goods. That looks great, depending, but it can very much hinder articulation, depending on how it's put on the body itself. Ugh. Might be why I didn't pose a lot. I can try to get dynamic poses a lot because they wouldn't stick. I just recently got this. I missed out. I wasn't going to get it because, again, I don't do the 12 scale, the 6 scale 12-inch figures. But, and the proportions were weird for me in the promo pics. And they're still kind of weird. Seems like it has too much torso, not enough legs. But the faces, the accessories, and all that sold me. I was able to get him for retail, maybe just under retail. I think retail shipped on eBay because the box is bent up, damaged. And of course, I don't care too much about the box as long as it holds the figure and protects it either in storage or in shipment. Coffee break. But yeah, I was really happy with him when I got him in hand. Because again, the cloth goods make it. I mean, it's a good jacket. Got the Bite Me Fanboy in great detail on the back. The denim jeans are actually very thin, but they have that denim quality. This is plastic, but it feels and looks metal. The holster's nice. The spikes, it's actually hard plastic. The straps. But everything about this is great, and it's definitively, not definitively, but it is recognizably Lobo. First glance, you know who it is. Though he doesn't have elbow pads, but it's a nice little, extra accessory to kind of break up the bare, pale arms. Would have been, oh yeah, that is one thing they didn't do, was include the Iron Cross necklace. Well, that's alright. That's not terrible. Oh, okay. See, I just messed with this guy recently, and I forgot whether I came with multiple heads or not, but I can see why they wouldn't have. They had an opportunity, though. Look at that right there. This would have been a great opportunity to do like the import figures and have a faceplate that comes off and put on a couple other alternate faces. That would have worked out nicely, actually. Oh well. No big. Alright, so here they are, nicely unpackaged. As you can see, the box for the Green Lantern, this one says 13-inch scale deluxe figure. And his box, and the subsequent Green Lantern Corps box says 1/6 scale, but neither of those are true. Like I said when I went over the Lobo figure on Instagram, Lobo is actually a true 6th scale figure, because to the top of his hair is 13 1/4, 13 and a half, somewhere rather. But without his hair, I'd say he's about 12 and a half, maybe, which is good because he's supposed to be like 6'4", so that's good. That's a good 6th scale figure height. But Hal, to the back of his skull, is 13 inches. So that's actually advertised correctly. And they couldn't really call Sinestro a 13-inch figure because he's actually 14 inches. Which is appropriate because he is a taller character. But it's still not 6th scale. I mean, he could be fudged a little bit into 6th scale. And the difference isn't terrible between these two. It just, Lobo's supposed to tower over the other characters of the DCU. So it's annoying, but it's not deal-breaking. And it can be fudged with some camera work, as I've done for my Instagram shoots. Yeah, you can no longer see my head shadow bobbing around on the table. Good. Sorry about that. But it's fixed now. I just have to not look up in that area. Alright, so, like I was saying, the whole reason why I'm doing this review today is because my pre-order came in from Totally Rad Toy House. Through the owner, Matt, I pre-ordered the exclusive. Is it exclusive or just like a special set? Anyway, if you order both of these at the same time, you get additional accessories. So what I got was... Oh, come on, big guy. This set. Alphonse and Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. I've not bought anything or dealt with anything from ThreeZero, but I've heard good things about them. And the accessories that came with it and everything just seemed like so much to get with these guys. Considering that both of these guys came to $250, and that's about how much you pay for a good Hot Toys figure. But instead you get two figures, more accessories. Well, not more accessories, but with plenty of accessories. And the quality is great. So let's get them opened up. And it goes with good instructions, because I didn't even realize that half of this stuff was able to be done. So we're going to check that out. Now, little guy. But don't call him little. Of course, he has the most accessories. So, Alphonse comes with all of these accessories. Extra joints. But what came with him, when you order them together as a set, you get extra face, bare feet, ankle cover for the automail foot, and a set of pajamas for the times where Alphonse has woken him up and annoyed him. Oh no, it's a cat attack. What are you doing, Penny? Okay, is that all you got? Okay. Alright, here we go. So, got them all out. Yeah, like I said, this left hand has some kind of residue from production on it. I can't seem to get it off. I tried warm water with soap, but it's still sticking on there, and it kind of messed up the finish on it. I don't know. That's annoying, but fortunately, it's not a position I'm going to be having it in often. Most likely just for the Alchemy poses, if I do that. So, while I was taking this out, I was looking at the glove, looking at the instructions, and going, wait, I'm supposed to have 3 gloved hands. I only have 1 gloved hand. Where's the other 2 gloved hands? Where are the other 2 gloved hands? Oh, right. Yeah, so these are really nice figures. Let's start with Alphonse. He's so big, huge. It's going to be difficult to get him to fit in the frame. I guess I'll have to get closer and really keep an eye on the camera, because I've got because this is such bigger figures, I've got the camera to my right, and I've got my wife's makeup mirror reflecting the screen so I can see what's going on. But yeah, he's got, it seems it's only a single joint in the elbow. And it's still not bad. It's not like he's a super flexible character as it is. Feels like there should be a second joint up here though. But I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to try to force something that's not there. Yeah. This is a nice cloth good. It's all dingy like you'd expect from Battle and everything. Although being alchemists, they could easily make it look good, but you know, it's good wear. So the knees are double jointed though. You can hear it clicking in the detents. The ankles have a nice ball, I believe. Yeah, here I am. I'm saying I'm not going to go through and do point to point, but oh, that's cool. Back and forth in the joint. That's nice. It looks like it should be a toe pivot, but again, it's not going easily. I'm not going to force it. Sure as hell don't want to break something like this. So we've got a nice range there. It doesn't come out very far because, of course, that. But that's alright. He comes out far enough. And this is nice. The spiky bits attached to the actual torso. I guess I'm missing the camera a bit, aren't I? Gives it nice range. Got a dumbbell joint in there with a butterfly. Connects it to a butterfly joint in the inside. So it gets nice range there. And it's also a ball joint up in there. So it gets great range. Of course, all the range here. Now, one thing about the head I wish he did have, or was like interchangeable, was I wish he had the red eyeballs, pupils in there, or at least there's an option of some sort. Not this way. Yeah. Sorry, this is a little bit to get used to. I wish he had those. Oh, that moved. A little loose. Not terrible though. But yeah, what's really cool is the hair, actual doll hair. There. Nice little detail. Now, when I was looking at the instructions for this guy, like I said, he does more than I thought he does. You can open him up completely, like when he was in that state being disassembled after that battle. Shows you how to do it. I haven't done it yet though. Let's see. Let's give it a shot. Okay, instructions. They say... let's see. Oh, the other thing I noticed in the instructions was that his hips pop out. So he can get the actual range that I said he can't get. But he can get it, because you can pop his hip down. Also helps get him in that position there. So his legs actually come out. Disassemble number 5. Okay, that's in there. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it when it's so difficult to get out. Makes me nervous. But you know what? I don't think I'll be putting him in that position, in that pose with his legs off anyway. Doesn't seem like something I do. But I do want to get this chest open. So it shows that these two disconnect. These two halves disconnect. Okay, I can see where it disconnects. Ah, slide him a little bit. There we go. Alright, that's not too bad. Get the other side. Pop this out of the way so it doesn't slide back in like it just did. There we go. That's a nice way to hide it though, using the armor details itself. There we go. Okay. So now what? Does it pop off? How does it pop off on the top? Ah, okay. Slides off that way and there. Alright. And now we got the chest where you hide kittens. That's exactly where cats go. In your heart. Just like that. It's all cute. There we go. That's actually a pretty good light position. Except it's kind of in my face when I try to look back at the mirror. Yeah. And of course this pops off. Oh, okay, that pops out entirely. Right. You got the nice detail of the symbol here, keeping him alive, keeping him anchored to the suit. Oh, cool. That came out very nicely, very easily. The head itself, well, the head should pop off because it has that second head. A nice scared, surprised, extreme emotion head. Get that back in there. Underneath, overneath. There we go. Nice. Very solid, very sturdy. Stands very nicely. Nice strong joints on the bottom, keeping him from falling over. Yes. Very good. Oh, hell. Oh, his eyes light up. You see? I didn't pay very much attention to what the details were on this sucker. But his eyes light up. How did his eyes light up? Oh, there's a switch in his head. Oh, no, Penny, there's a switch in his head. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. So this part comes out? Okay. It's not the horn. The horn doesn't come off. Oh my god. Okay. So. There we go. Okay. Oh. You don't come with the batteries? You don't come with the batteries, seriously. After all that, here I am trying to pull out the horn because I'm an idiot and didn't realize that the horn's still there because it's tilted forward a little bit. It's the back half of the head that's coming off. Ugh. Anyway. That's why we don't try to push things more than you have to. So, I know I got some AGs around here somewhere. Let me go search. Alright. I thought I had some loose somewhere. In a bag, a Ziploc, or a zippy bag. But I remember where I saw some. In this figure. In this figure. He's got lights, he's got small batteries, the AGs. I'm hoping they're AGs. If not, I'll just pop over to the store across the street. That's okay, because I want these eyes to light up. Oh, those look like the right size. Look at all those batteries! Look at all those batteries. 2 different sizes. I'm sure I've got them in there. Alright. Success. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Alright. So what I did was I just rigged up something. Apparently I don't have the batteries here. And it costs like $4 for one battery across the street. I looked at Amazon and they sell them for a 10-pack for $4. So they'll be here tomorrow. I could wait and do this tomorrow, but getting this all set up is a pain in the butt. So I just made essentially a battery pack because the only difference between all these little button batteries isn't the voltage, isn't the amperage, at least not by much, but it's the physical size. So I just wrapped the 3 batteries around, and then I took the wires off of an old broken PlayStation 2 AV cable, I think it is. Seems to be about 22 gauge wire, which is perfect for this amperage. And just threw it in there, threw a wadded paper in there to keep it in place. Doesn't keep it in place entirely, as you can see it flickering. And let's turn this off. Get the better effect that way. Yeah. So now we see what it looks like with it lit up. That's nice. That's going to look even better once I get the proper battery in. Alright. So let's turn that off. Remove this brain. And that's what an electrical background can get you in the toy business. I'd also like to say, I don't recommend doing this kind of stuff unless you know exactly what you're doing. Just because I don't want to be responsible in case you screw something up. It's not a difficult thing to do, not a difficult thing to research and see if it's, doable, but unless you know exactly what you're doing, don't do it. Just don't do it. There we go. I love that kind of pop. That's a satisfying pop. Yeah. And of course we have Edward. And everything's wired. Even this little vest is wired. It's wired all through here. It's wired through here. Not wired on the back. That's fine because you can get plenty of pose ability with the wires that are in place. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look at... Oh, it does open. Okay. Wow. Watch detail in there. I guess because it's carved in the show. Sorry. Like I said, trying to do this with having to look through a mirror and everything. Yeah. So the carvings are in there for the date. Could use a little wash to bring it out though. But that's fine. That's good stuff. Yeah, the belt itself is a nice faux leather. Yeah, wraps around nicely. Details, nice details. Got the little rivets there. Looks like it's a Velcro back there too. So that should be able to come off. Well, yeah, obviously it has to come off in order to put the pajamas on. The hood has wiring too. That's great. That is just fantastic. This clasp is also supposed to come off. I'm not gonna do that right now though. But yeah, he's got. Oh, one thing I noticed is that these guys, they do have double joints in their elbows. I just didn't pop it enough. But this, let's take a look. What kind of elbow do you have? Double or single? Yep, I'm the greatest singer ever. Oh, it's double clasped. Damn. There's one over and there's one under. Alright. Oh. Oh, it's skin. It is double jointed though. Felt like it might have been skin, but wow. Okay. Neat. And that one's double jointed too. That's very good. I like that. Nice detail in the arm. That popped off easily. That's good though. Ah, no, it's the little pins here. Doesn't want to go back in. That's alright. Deal with that later. Yeah, that pops out. If it's meant to or not, I'm not sure. Okay, so this Velcro's off, and that's great because then I don't have to deal with this nonsense here. I don't have to deal with undoing an actual belt. That's awesome. Yeah, there's sorts of dirt detail in there from the sand. Because they're in the desert a lot. Cool. Nice little scarring on the tissue there. Scarring up here where the arm goes in. Very good. Very good. I like that. This is supposed to pop off the shin so you can see the the wiring underneath. That's pretty cool. There we go. Pops in nicely. I like that. I like that snap sound. That's a good healthy snap sound. There, that's nice, that's fun, that's very recognizably from the cartoon, from the anime. Awesome. A note on the spear though, I was really surprised by the weight. Apparently, the wooden part is actually die cast. The rest of it is a hard plastic, but it's got some weight to it, and it keeps it from bending in the package or by heat. So that's a nice detail to make sure it stays nice high quality. And yeah, I guess this just pegs into little holes on the forearm. Ah, take off this bit, I bet. Let's see, let's make sure we know what we're doing before we do the thing. There we go. Yes, very good. Man, it's a shame it's just not, it's the 12th scale figure instead. I know there's a really good one of these of him coming out soon. It's pricey for what it is. So I'm going to have to make a decision whether I want to get the new one or if I want to spring for the old Reveltech one, which is nice too. Options, things to look for, things to consider. But yeah, overall, very nice. Very nice figures. And they scale very well with these guys. Particularly, maybe not so much. Well, now you know, you can fudge it. How? And Lobo's the one I was interested in doing a shoot with. More than Hal or Sinestro. Yeah, that's a more appropriate reaction to Lobo from those two. So it looks like that's it for the 6th scale edition of the Den. I'll just do little photos, put things away, and get back to you with another video. Until then, thanks for watching the Den, and we'll see you next time.